Hi, and welcome to the Balanced Body podcast series. We're doing a series specifically focused on working with dancers, and I'm Carrie Reese-Stemler from Paragon Pilates and Physical Therapy in Minneapolis. Today I have Wahida here with me to demonstrate the exercises, and what we're working on today is full body integration. So if you think about the dancer, we're used to training the whole body at once and working in multiple planes of motion, in multiple ranges of motion, big ranges of motion, and we want to train the body in that way in Pilates as well, while keeping with our stability that we've been working on. So in the bigger exercises, we're still looking for shoulder stability, pelvic stability, watching that those ribs don't pop out, and deep core integration. So we're going to work on upstretch and working into arabesque today. So Wahida is going to step up onto the reformer. Her hands are on the foot bar, and she's going to be up in a releve with her feet against the shoulder blocks. So in her starting position, I'm really monitoring the shoulder stability, and I really want to see the bottom tips of the ribs pull in and up. Again, working from the core and stretching and opening the low back. Almost like the sit bones and the tailbone are falling down the back of the legs. And then the legs are really stretching long, and she pulls the carriage all the way into the bumper. Elbows are straight. You want to watch for hyperextension, and then you want the upper back nice and relaxed. She's going to take a breath in and press all the way back to a full plank position. So go ahead and press back to plank. And again, I want to see those ribs in, the tailbone in, so that her pelvis is neutral. And then in that neutral spine, she's going to press into my hand and come forward through the crown of the head, really lengthening through the whole body. And then draw those ribs in and lift the hips up. So keep pulling those ribs in. Curl, 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 curl through the back. Good. And again, pressing out. Stretch the body long. Really watching for that neutral spine. Tailbone pulls under, work your core a little bit deeper, nice Wahida. And then lengthen forward through the crown of the head and staying neutral. Good. And then starting from the rib cage, drawing in and up, that's really going to get her core going. And go ahead and do that one more time. Reach back. Keeping the elbows soft. Good. And then lengthen through the crown of the head forward. Picking up from the belly, curl through the back. Beautiful. And you see that nice openness in her lumbar spine. Go ahead and step down, kneel down, rest for a second. Good. So after we work up stretch, we can challenge it a little bit more by taking the back leg up into an arabesque. So when we're working in the arabesque position, that top hip can turn out, but you're still really watching for pelvic stability, and you want to see the rib cage and shoulders kind of square. So they're still neutral and in alignment. Just the femur and the hip can turn out. So she's going to start in the same position. Go ahead and come up into that upstretch position. And you're still drawing the ribs into the body. So really opening up the back of the body and breathing into the back of the body. Shoulders are wide, elbows are soft, and now go ahead and sweep your left leg through the center and up behind you. So it goes up and back behind her to her full range of motion. What I'm watching for is no changes in the back. So her spine stays here. Her core is actually working really hard to fight against her leg, and then her hamstring and her glute are working really hard to lift to her full extension. Okay? And now on your breath in, Wahida, you're going to press back and scissor those legs together. So the ankle bones come together, and she goes to a full plank position. That's the breath in. As you breathe out, lift your belly and reach your leg up into that arabesque. But we're really watching for that core integration at the same time. Good. Breathe in as you go back. Tailbone comes down, belly goes up, and exhale. Lift that leg. Pull up and in through here. Good. One more time. Reach back. Really stretching through the elbows. So you want to see symmetry through the arms, shoulders, ribs, and hips. Beautiful. Good. And go ahead and bring that leg down and bend your knees. Rest. As with any exercise, when we're working single leg or single arm, you want to make sure that you're doing both sides so that we are, in fact, balancing the body. And in this exercise specifically, you'll see dancers want to arch their back and flare the ribs. We really want to monitor the upper abdominal so that isn't happening. So thanks for joining us on this Balanced Body podcast, and we'll see you next time.